So guys, really exciting, really super exciting. The tools for the master stylist. This is the greatest tool to offer your clients something they cannot do at home. Every client have a straightener and a curler or whatever. This is the tools for the master stylist. It's a professional size, professional tools. It's an old school curling rod. Great advantages, adjustable temperature, 13 seconds, all it takes to fire up. You turn it off, 20 minutes later you come back, instant heat, okay? The swivel cord, 3 meters length cord, like extremely long cord. You can work really comfortably all around your station. What makes this curler so amazing, it's got the cooling tip on the end. We've got an amazing heating system inside that make the heat so even and equal across the whole barrel. The length of the barrel is extremely important, that your client's hair not gonna overlap on itself and not get enough heat. So with the traditional curlers or straighteners, if you're making curls, you either get those break over the hair, or you're not going to get consistently beautiful curls or wave in the hair because the heat distribution is not even on the irons. As you can see, the heat is evenly everywhere. You've got the aluminium handle to make sure you can smooth and get rid of any frizz. So when you have like smaller handle, you cannot have enough frizz control. So what we're doing here, we defrizzing the hair, we are making it smooth to last, and we're making it curly. So, and the beauty about it, that all the hair gonna come in contact with the curler to create that beautiful curl that's gonna last for a week. Honestly, I have a client come in and they get their hair done, even if it's humid or bit of rain, bit of water on the hair, still lasts and it still look amazing. I'm gonna show you how you use this amazing tool. Obviously, if you wanna start practice with some wrist movement, as you can see, I move my wrist, my fingers always over the moving part of the handle. So I put fingers underneath it and you can see how my hand can move really easily. When I lock the iron, then both of my hand can rotate the iron, as you can see, and then I release, and then I feed, and then I turn again. As you can see, the comfort in using the irons, how you hold your hand to determine the curls. You can hold it from the top or you can hold it from down. So our lovely model Stacy here today, and we're going to do some beautiful curls. As you can see, we just installed some Seamless1 hair extensions in her hair earlier on, so to add that bit of color break and that little bit of thickness for her hair. And so the beauty about this iron, that you could do a hair, the client's hair down to their waist, you could do it in 5 minutes. Look at this. So we're gonna take that whole front section nicely, and as you can see, we are going to get rid of that frizz a little bit at the front. The hair on the roots, that's the hair when it's most healthier. So at the roots, you can take your time a little bit in doing it. So, and then we're gonna roll. And you see how my wrist working, you can adjust your wrist, and then we'll do one slowly together in a bit. So now you see the whole hair is in contact with the iron, so with the rod. So now we open up the rod and then we release it. And look at that beautiful, perfect, even curl that we have in here. And so we're gonna do another one. As you can see, I take the whole section. Even if our client's hair hasn't been, you know, like they want to go over it, or it hasn't been washed on the day, like as you can see. So we start with the roots, and then that's where the hair is healthiest. We turn the iron, and now watch my hand movement. I release, and then I feed the hair, lock, and then I'll turn it. Again, I release, feed the hair, lock, and then I'll turn. See, I release the handle, lock, and then I turn. Now I'm gonna, once I get the desired, see, temperature, I'll let go, and then we've got that beautiful curls again. So as you can see, I'm taking a really big sections here. Sometimes if you don't want to do curly and you don't want to do a lot of volume on the roots, you can start from the middle of the hair, like as you can see here. And I'm going in this direction to create that beautiful Charlie's Angels effect, or I'm going to show you how you can do finger wave. And if your client like that finger wave, we bring the irons from the top, and then as you can see, we roll the hair on the iron. And then we lock the, see, we lock the handle and then we hold. It does take a little bit longer, but the result is really amazing. As you can see, now we let go, and by brushing the hair, look at that, we get that beautiful, let's grab the brush. And as you can see, we get that really beautiful, like, obviously it takes a little bit longer to do the full hair, but once you've done it, it's really worth it, and the result is amazing. So as you can see, we're still taking a big sectioning, and the beauty about this that you can defrizz and you can curl at the same time, so your client's hair will last for a really long time. So see, we've done the whole, this side of the hair. So now what we want to do, we want to move and do the other side. Sometimes your client, they don't want to curly, they just want a little bit wavy. So look at this, we do small wave in the middle, and then we leave the end without doing them, and then we get that beautiful, you see, a little wave instead of having it curly. Or often if someone have like a bob, or they don't want that, you don't have that beachy feel, you see how I'm holding the curl on an angle? So we're creating that small little bit of movement. We're not holding the iron. So the key is to keep your elbows away from your body, so to create that range of movement. So I can hold the irons in different, that direction to create a different flow with the hair. So as you can see, we're not focusing too much on the end, because obviously client's hair is on the end is generally a little bit dry, so you don't want to expose too much heat on your client's hair. So, and again, so I want to put the iron there, and you see how we bring the hair under, then see how I'm twisting. So I release the handle and I feed the hair, lock it, and then I'll turn it. And as you can see how I'm moving, rotating my wrist to keep my fingers over the handle. Once you get used to it, it's really worth it. It's a type of product that your client cannot do at home, and they come back to the salon for your professional service, and that's what makes it really appealing. So you see how like really I'm taking that big section. Don't be afraid to take big section. This is a medium size rod. We do have two more sizes, which is one is smaller and one is wider. So when your clients want that beautiful brushes effect, but the brushes don't hold, they don't last long, that's when you could do them with the large rod, because then you know the hair gonna last. I mean, as you can see, I'm not afraid. I'm grabbing large chunk of the hair, because you'll see later it doesn't really matter, because the rod is so long, and you could do, see how there's no way you could do that with a straightener or with the traditional curling irons. So you see now we're doing the front. I'm gonna show you how to get that beautiful flowy effect. So same thing, we're gonna grab parallel section, and as you can see, we wanted to smooth the front a little bit, and then we start rolling. So release and roll, release and roll, and then we hold it so you can feel, and then we let go. Get that beautiful feel. I mean, obviously we haven't washed our model's hair, we haven't shampooed today because I wanted to show you, even if the hair, like you're going over it, how much oomph and how much volume you could get. Just doesn't mean that you need to wash your hair every time you want to get a beautiful curls. Even if your hair the next day or the third day and you just need to go over it. Often we get a client come in for 5-minute job because they know they can run in, refresh their hair, make it look amazing and walk out and the hair look fabulous. So as you can see you see how the hair is really holding nicely. We have 1 or 2 more sections, and then so you really, when you're doing the hair, you want to focus on the roots because that's where the hair is more healthier and that's where the hair want more attention. And the end, you just don't do them for too long. So let's put that rod away. And now I want to show you a few different looks that we can achieve. Most of my clients now, they are so used to having their hair done with this rod. Like they come in and say, I want the curling rod, Seamless 1 curling rod, I don't want anything else, because they know their hair will last, it will look good and feel good. So look number 1 is to spray the hair at the salon, and before they go out at home, they can run their finger through it very gently to break up the curls. As you can see, oops, we've got one this one I was showing you how you could do a little wave and we didn't curl it fully, but have a look, I turn it back on and it's instant heat. I don't have to wait. And you see, if you want to get that beachy, beautiful look, you could do one curl that way and you could do the other curl opposite. So you could do them in 2 and you get that like beautiful fishtail effect, or that effect of love heart when the 2 breaking into each other. So we do one going right, one going left, and that's how you get that beautiful. Obviously in the future, keep visiting our website seamless1.com.au, or keep checking out our YouTube video because there'll be heaps more videos for you to check out. As you can see, so now we've got that consistent curl everywhere. So look number 1, we spray it before the client go out. She can run her finger through it. As you can see, very lightly we're running our finger through it to break up these curls a little bit. You see, I mean, we do have a beautiful effect in here, and then we're just gently running our finger through it. Look number 2, where we heavily run the finger through it because the client don't want to have her hair curly and just wanted to have that beautiful wave. As you can see, look at that oomph and that volume with the curls and that beautiful bounce. So if the client wanted to break them up a little bit more, she can. Okay, so get you to look in the mirror, and then now, if my favorite look is when we grab the vent brush, Seamless 1 vent brush, and then you can brush the hair and have it like, I really prefer movement and wave in the hair. So as you can see, we are creating that. So you see that beautiful, and with the, you see how the ombre and the balayage all coming through the hair. So if I'll just get you to see the front. I mean, this is the sort of look that I love in the salon. You cannot achieve this look with the brushes. You do it with the brush, you spend half an hour blow drying versus 5 minutes with the curling rod, and this is gonna last for a week. If you do it correctly, it will last for a week. See that beautiful, we've got that beautiful wave. And if we want it to be more oomph on the roots, we get closer to the roots to get more volume from the roots. This here, I wanted to do more volume on the end, and look at that beautiful result. The other look as well, look at this, I can brush the curls together to get that beautiful bigger. As you can see, we create that bigger effect of curls. It doesn't really need to be curly. You can do the whole hair in like, and that looks beautiful. Or if you want to bring the whole hair like you're doing updo or something, and then you could do, see, like really beautifully holding. Or we could even do fishtail, or we want to do plaits, and that can be easily done. I mean, this is a beautiful and subtle look, and it was done and it will last. So now your client, when She enjoyed her hair, had a great time, and as you can see, we're trying to remove the effect that the hair is curly because we want it to be nice and natural. So before going to bed, your client might choose just to form the curls again, and look how easily you can achieve that. Like just to form those curls again, have a little bit of hairspray over them, and then the next day you can easily break them up again and have that look lasting longer and longer. As you can see, we formed all these curls back again. You can spray them again and then have them looking curly again, have it sprayed. Or when you go to bed, you want to grab your whole hair, twist it and put it up, and then the next morning you can just freshen all these curls back again. So as you can see, Stacey can enjoy having her beautiful extensions. We didn't really apply a lot of heat on, we didn't damage the hair, and then we gave her that beautiful oomph and that beautiful wave and movement in her hair that is gonna last for a long time. You wanna put your head upside down maybe? We can get you to like just roughen it up a little, and then okay, so even that your client might choose to do that. So we fluff the hair a lot, put some hairspray, and then up we go. And look at this, look stunning. So please check out our website seamless1.com.au and have a look at our latest launch of the Seamless1 curling rod. They are great tools for your salon. I highly recommend. You will learn to fall in love with them. A little bit fiddly at the beginning to learn because it's like old school, and it's really separate the master stylists from amateurs. So really, if you really wanted to have that creative tools in your salon that will wow your client and your fellow hairdressers, this is the tool for you, and it will separate you from the amateur hairdressers. And good luck.
Everybody come on, yo, rock what we do. It's the time.